How's it going, guys and girls? Axel Williams here, it's your boy Axel Williams. I'm making another video here. Got a bit of a light shining in my face over here. But guys and girls, hope you're doing alright. Today we're going to be talking about the importance of having good love and support. Now, you know, there's a lot of people out there who struggle. There's a lot of people out there that have issues going on in their mind, but a lot of those people have a good support group to help them through the difficult and darker times. For people who kind of sit there depressed or, you know, are struggling right now, that don't have that family support network, that don't have those friends that they can contact. That's why I want to make this video, so I can kind of offer those people, if they are watching and if they see this video, that support myself. A lot of people have issues, but when you're having those dark days, and when, me particularly in this argument, when I'm having dark days, when I'm having days where I'm struggling bad, or when I'm thinking to myself, what can I do about this? You know, where do I turn? Sometimes speaking to my partner, or, you know, or her approaching me and asking me what's the matter because she can see something's wrong, it allows me to release the burden, at least for a short time. Because there's been times where I've been home alone, and this obviously kind of links in with the first video. When I'm home alone, I'm struggling, I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, you know, I'm having these thoughts, I'm having that thought, I don't like what I'm thinking, I don't like where my mind's at right now, and I've got no one to talk to because no one's there. You know, my partner's gone somewhere, you know, obviously I no longer live at home, so I can text my mum, but she's at work, and I know she works till late, so I'm struggling to think, who do I talk to at this point? And that's where it kind of links in with the first video, where I just think to myself, I'm going to go out. But it's a deep understanding that a lot of people do not have that support network, they don't have those family ties, a lot of people don't have that. And I'm just kind of thinking to myself before making this video, you know, I thought it must be tough for those individuals that don't have that support network. But, you know, when I'm making this video, I don't want people to feel like they're alone. But I want to be that person who makes this video, and almost in the comments, if people want to, I can listen, you know, and hear people's stories or hear what people are thinking. I would love to hear what people honestly are thinking, you know, so I can kind of try and help. And this is just my opinion in this, by the way. This is honestly my honest view. You don't need a high qualification to be able to talk to someone about their mental problems. Some people might think, you know, listening to this video, you're not a counsellor, you're not someone who understands these things, you've not got a higher level in this, you're just someone talking. But the fact of the matter is, if you live through an experience, or if you're living through an experience, if you actually struggle yourself with certain things, who better to talk to you than someone like that? And like I said, I've been there. Feeling alone, feeling trapped, feeling like there's no way out can be horrific. It can be terrible. And at times I still get it. There's times where I feel like I want to act on every impulse in my mind, and I'm just stuck in kind of a rut. And you think all these thoughts in your mind, sometimes they're, like I said, they're thoughts that you don't want to have pop into your mind. You know, there's been times where you could think about taking your own life, and I hope that no one's situation is ever that bad who's listening to this. I like to think that a situation in life, a circumstance in life, feeling low and feeling trapped or feeling lost and depressed, is only something that you think in the moment. And, you know, like I said, a moment might not necessarily be, well, I haven't actually said it, but I'm going to say it now. A moment might not necessarily be a day or two. It might be a month or two. It might be 6 months. It could be a year. A moment in time, say, a moment in the grand scheme of your life. Say if I live for 80 years, to be suffering mentally for, say, a year and a half, yes, it's a long time to be suffering, but in the grand scheme of 80 years of your life, you know, there's still a lot of time for you to enjoy your life. But for people who are out there alone and people who don't have that support network, look, I just urge those kind of individuals to at least try and reach out to someone. There's got to be someone. There's numbers you can call online, you know, there's help services, there's support services you can call, there's things you can do. You might not have particularly close friends or family. You might have kind of made a choice in your life in the past that's led you to where you are now, and people kind of don't want to know you anymore. But you've kind of turned a corner and you regret what you've done, or you're a different person now. You just want to be given a second chance, but nobody will give you that. There's going to be things you can do. There is always something you can do to help yourself. Because I said it before in a video about a week ago, you know, the world needs people like you. You know, I've always said it, you're unique and you're special. And it's true. You know, the world needs you in some way. You have something to give to this world, and not all hope is lost. But find someone, find ways to occupy your life, find ways to do something to help yourself, whether you've got that support system or not. Honestly, you might feel absolutely awful, you might feel like the whole weight of the world is on you, But there are ways, there's people you can talk to, there's things you can do, there's ways you can challenge your mind, there's ways you can challenge that way of thinking. Like I said, it's easier to have a support network, it's easier to be able to be struggling and then have someone come up to you or knock on your door because you've texted them or given them a call and say, can you come out, I need to talk to you. It's easier to have that than it is to not have that. I can definitely understand that. And I've been in situations, like I said, I've spent many a time alone in situations where I've thought to myself, wow, God, I'm struggling. But like I said, I've occupied my mind. I've done things. I've taken steps. And yes, you'll sometimes have issues. You'll sometimes relapse. You'll have kind of moments where you fall back into it, into that way of thinking. I suppose it's just naturally a curse of being a human being. Is, you know, the brain can sometimes make you feel on top of the world, and the brain can next make you feel like you're in the shit. It's simply the way the brain works. But like I said, I can't compare it to those circumstances completely because I've always had someone I can talk to, at least to some degree, even when I've been on my own or spent a longer period of time on my own. Yes, there's been times where I've actually fought through it, but I suppose it helps to know someone's going to be coming back or I can speak to someone. But for people who are literally almost feel like they're on their own, you're not on your own. That's why I'm making this video, because I want you to feel like there's someone there to talk to. I want you to feel like you can put a comment on this video. I've got a lot of confidence now, and I never used to. I've said this in a video a couple of weeks ago, or a week back or so. I never used to have a lot of confidence. I never used to have a lot of hope in life, sometimes for what I would be. But I've got confidence now that I want to be able to push on and share with people. I want to almost be a support chain for an individual out there, or individuals who want to open up. And if you're happy not commenting and you just want to watch the videos, then that's fine. You know, that's totally fine. I'm just here to let you know that I am listening and that I am having in my own mind a serious thought about individuals, not just myself. But I suppose living means you are in an uphill battle. Living life means you're in an uphill battle, because this world can literally break your legs and take you to the floor. It can take you to the floor, and it can literally stamp on your throat. It will keep you there. It will keep you there, but only if you let it. But circumstances, this is the thing, people say only if you let it sometimes. Circumstances sometimes don't even permit you to get back up. Sometimes circumstances are so severe and so bad that it's difficult to get up. But, you know, not everyone has someone to talk to, and that's one of the, for me, that should be a human right. You should have someone to talk to. You shouldn't have to suffer on your own, and that's what I want this video to be. For someone out there who's watching it to be able to talk, or put in the comments, I should say, put in the comments what they're thinking, what's happening in their life, how they came to be in the situation they're in, and just basically even shout down to me if you want to, but whatever it is, whatever circumstances you're in, I want this to be the support for you, because I know, like I've said, not everyone has that support group, not everyone has friends and family that they can turn to in difficult moments. Sometimes people feel literally like they are on their own in this world, and that's no place to be. But guys, thanks ever so much for watching this video, and ladies as well. Like I said, girls and guys, whatever sex, whatever story you've got, I would love to hear it, honestly. I'd love to hear how you cope with certain situations in life, how you cope with your fears, how you cope with your anxiety, how you cope with life in general. It'd be fantastic to hear. Guys and girls, thanks ever so much for watching this video. I really hope you're doing well, and like I said, put a comment in, talk to me if you want to, or just be nice to know that people are watching this video and, taking something from it would be nice. But thanks ever so much, guys and girls. I will see you soon for another video. Bye-bye for now.